Hey, what's up, my friends? And we are going to be talking about the law of attraction and actually, in fact, explain exactly what it is, how it works, and how you can actually apply it into your life to manifest anything and everything that you want. So you can be, do, have anything and everything you want in this life. So if you're interested in that, make sure and stick around all the way to the end of this video. Hey, what's up, guys? Nick Rapcliffe here. Welcome to today's video. Probably a little bit different scene than you're used to if you've been a subscriber at any point. And I'm back here in Colorado visiting my family, and I figured I would make a cool little video. I have this little desk scribble. I believe I made that something with this last time, so I kind of enjoy it, and I want to just continue to make some cool videos with it from last time. So I just wanted to explain some stuff. So again, like I just made mention here, we're going to be talking about the law of attraction. We're going to be explaining it in great detail and show with you the science behind it and why it's not just some foo-foo woo-woo stuff, which I used to think it was all about. Okay, so we're going to explain it on a scientific level and help you understand it. So then again, like I said, I know it sounds kind of hypey because it gets blown out of proportion at times, but this training right here will help you be, do, and have anything and everything you want in this life. Okay, and I'm going to back that up by science. All right, so without further ado, let's jump in. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe if you are not yet, and let's dive in. So let's we're gonna go with blue here. Scroll up a little bit. So the one thing I want to share with you real quick is that there's this whole concept called quantum physics. Okay, I'm just gonna do quantum physics. That's not how you do this. That's an R. Okay, let's try that again. Quantum physics. Okay, so quantum physics, it wasn't originally discovered, I didn't realize this, but it wasn't originally discovered by Einstein, but that's who I started understanding this from a little bit more. Let me clear that out. So quantum theory was first discovered by Niels Bohr and Max Planck, who are two founding fathers of quantum theory. But from what I heard, and I researched this a little bit, is after taking time away to focus on general relativity, Einstein returned to the quantum theory of light in July 1916. And so I wanted to, and again, I know sounds a little bit nerdy at this point, but I promise you it's for a good reason. So Einstein actually was the one that I learned this from. I didn't learn it from him. He was a little bit before my time, but he was the one that I heard about this story, and I want to just explain this story and this experiment that he did, which really helped me understand quantum physics and therefore the law of attraction and how everything is energy and how where attention goes, energy flows. Okay, so basically let's say this is Einstein. All right, we're gonna get a little creative with our drawings here today. Bear with me a little bit. Okay, so basically Einstein wants to do this test. Okay, and basically what's going on is that he is shooting a particle at this wall, and it has two doors on this wall. Okay, door number 1 and then door number 2. Okay, so what they did is they actually shot a particle out, and they shot it at this wall that had both doors. So let's just say this is the particle. They shoot the particle goes heading to this wall with two doors, and something interesting happens. This one particle, it actually hits both doors at the same exact time. Kind of weird, right? They're like, what happened here? So let's back this up. And they tried to do another experiment. So what they did is they did the same exact thing, but instead of just the same exact thing, they decided that they were going to manipulate it just a tad. Okay, and what they did is they had a guy right here, and he was looking at door number 1 and just focusing his attention there. So then they did the same test again. They shot the particle out at the wall to see which door it was going to hit, and essentially what happened is it hit door number 1, and that was the only thing that it hit. So they're like, well, okay, this is kind of interesting. This is kind of strange. So let's back it up a little bit. And what they did is they took this guy, and instead of putting him on door number 1, they put him on door number 2, and they have him focus all his attention and his energy right here on door number 2, and then they do the same thing, of course. So they do the same experiment, they shoot it, and all of a sudden what they realize is that the particle hits only door number 2. Okay, this is really interesting at this point, because based on just the guy paying attention to the door, something different happened. So they take the guy away again, and for one last time they do the experiment again, and they shoot the particle, see what happens. They shoot the particle, and all of a sudden, what do you know, it hits both doors, just like in the first experiment. So what that tells us is that, I was going to type this out, I don't think they have it. Let's see, let's do this. Okay, let me just clear this out. Okay, what that tells us is that where attention goes, energy flows. Okay, where attention goes, energy flows. And they realize that in addition to that is that we are all made of energy on a scientific level, on a cellular level. We're all just a bunch of atoms just vibrating. Okay, so what exactly does this tell us? Well, it tells us that whatever type of frequency that you are putting out, and again, let's draw this. So let's just say this is person A, and whatever energy that they are putting out, I want to draw this out because I think this will make sense. So let's just say this is the energy that they're putting out, theoretically, and whatever type of energy that they're putting out, there's a bunch of other people putting energy out, and since we're all made of atoms, since we're all just energy, that is what you are attracting. So essentially what kind of happens, and just to help illustrate this a little bit further, is that someone else, let's just say this is someone else, and they're putting out a same energy than you, or same energy as you, they're putting it right here, all of a sudden their energy is going to latch onto yours, and then they're going to be connected with you. So you are literally attracting whatever you put out. Now in the same circumstance, if you were putting out this like low vibration, and then there's another person that's putting out a low vibration, then you would literally attract them. And that's why when you put out high vibrations, when you put out things of positivity and you're feeling good and things are going amazing, it just seems that everything keeps stacking because you're attracting that energy back. This is getting ridiculous at this point, but that's really what it's all about, is where your attention goes, energy flows. So again, based on that experiment that Einstein did, it just goes to show that there's a science behind it. And really what I want to share with you guys is that you really have a choice. And the thing that I want to share with you guys as well is that, like I said, you attract every single thing into your life. You attract every single thing into your life. If you get a cut on your finger, you attracted that in some weird shape or form. It is kind of strange, and if you haven't been through some of this stuff to a great degree, it sounds kind of crazy, but it really is. You attract everything in your life, which also tells us you are 100% responsible for your life. And that's why success, it's a decision. It's a decision away. If you choose to be successful and you keep on focusing on positive things, you keep on focusing on the good stuff, you keep on focused on improving yourself every day, and just focus on feeling good in your body, you're gonna just continue to attract that kind of stuff. Because I've seen it from both sides. I've seen it where I'm putting out a very low vibration. I was just having a conversation with a buddy of mine, putting out a low vibration, and that's exactly what I was attracting in my life. But it doesn't matter what happens. If a client canceled on me, a big client that I thought we were going to build something special together, we did over $12,000. I wanted to just write this down. We did $12K in the very first month of spinning ads. And I took that, and so what else happened is she actually canceled. She said after the first month, she canceled. And I don't know exactly why, but she just decided it wasn't the route she wanted to go. We met her $12K off a 3K ad spin. I took that as a positive. I wanted to continue to put out a positive vibration. See, what a lot of people would have done if there's something, quote unquote bad would have happened, they would have started to put out a low vibration, and then that's what it would have been attracting back to them. But instead, even though this was bad in a sense where I felt like we were doing something good and it was amazing, I continued to put out a positive vibration, and I said, this is a positive. Something bigger and better is coming. Something bigger and better is going to come. And sure enough, something bigger and better did come. I got an opportunity to work with a huge agency out of the UK. That has been a dream opportunity, and it's been an amazing experience since I've started working with them. So understand that everything is happening for you. Everything in your life you attracted, and you are responsible for where you are in your life. And no matter what happens, whether you deem it good or bad, always maintain a positive perspective and always put out a positive energy and a good vibration, a high vibration. And that's exactly what you're going to be attracting to you. Okay, the universe always has a plan, and just because it's navigated a way where, you know, maybe a client drops off or whatever, it might seem bad in the current circumstance, but in fact it's got a bigger plan for you. So always understand that, and when you consistently put out positive vibrations, you're going to draw that back to you. Whether that's, you know, making a lot of money, attracting a dream partner, just whatever it is that you really want to attract in your life, you can do it as long as you put out a positive vibration. So I want to explain that. If that made sense, let me know down in the comments. If it didn't make sense, let me know down in the comments as well. I'd actually like to expand on this and kind of start sharing with you guys a little bit more about this, but I wanted to draw this out, help you guys understand this so that we can start understanding and we can talk about it a little bit more. But hopefully you enjoyed that information. Let me know if you did down in the comments. Leave a like down below. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this type of stuff. Subscribe to the channel if you have not yet, and look forward to seeing you on the next video.
Tonight